which is fine. Hi. How you doing? Are you sure? That hi didn't feel like it, but I'm okay with that. So, this is the place I come to ask the hard questions, right? Alice has figured it out. She said, yep. You know why I ask you guys the hard questions? You're smart. And you think creatively. And I love that about you. So here's the hard question for today. And by the way, we're going to do 7 weeks of hard questions. You ready? Is there a purpose for life?
Yes.
For being alive? Oh, yes. Quick and straightforward. What is the purpose for being alive, for life? What do you think the purpose is? Oh, yes was easy. You didn't tell me there was a follow-up question. I guess you want me to give you the purpose? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Yes. No. Not so sure. You never answer me. I have to force you two to answer me. Give me some ideas, though. What do you think the purpose of life is?
To do good.
To do good? I like it. What else? To help? What, Nora? To live? Simple, straightforward. Purpose of life is to live. I like it. What? To invent things. Let's go with create things, if that's okay with you. Okay. Any others? I think the purpose of life is to become exactly what God created you to be.
How do you know what that means?
Oh, there's the big follow-up question. Thank you. What you all couldn't hear was, how do you know what that is? Right? It's great to be able to say to become all God has created you to be, but to know what that is, how do we do that? Who knows? First of all, who knows the answer to the question?
God.
God. Good. So, how do we find out what God has in mind for us?
To listen.
What's that? To listen to God? How do you do that? Prayers. Excellent. How else does God communicate with us? Signs. Great. Bible, Scripture. Good. His Son, Jesus. Excellent. I agree with every one of those. What? Sleeping. You know what, Nora? That's actually a very brilliant answer. You thought you were being a little funny, but we have lots of accounts of the Bible where God communicates to people in a dream. And what were they doing when they had a dream? Sleeping. Perfect. God communicates to us a lot of ways. And if the purpose of life is to become exactly what God created you to be, then finding that out is kind of the other purpose. And the way we do that is by opening ourselves to listening to God. And you guys answered the question better than most of the room might have. By praying, by reading the Scriptures, by listening to God, by being aware that God is speaking to you even in your dreams. What else was there? Did I cover? What?
Like signs.
Oh, signs. That's right. Signs from God. Yeah, I got stories about that. I don't think I'll use them today, but ask me sometime. And His Son. And listening to His Son, Jesus, which is why we call ourselves Christians. So that works out nicely. All of those are great answers. And striving to open yourself to listening to God and letting God lead you is the purpose of life. And one of the reasons God created you, so you can get in connection with God. I'm good. We're done. No, we're not. We always say a prayer. So let's do that. Gracious and loving God.
Gracious and loving God.
Thank you.
Thank you
for always trying.
for always trying
To communicate to me.
to communicate to me
About how.
about how
You created me.
you created me
To be the best me
to be the best me
I can possibly be.
I can possibly be.
Help me
Help me
to listen.
to listen.
Amen.
Amen.
Looks like middle schoolers are in here and owls are in the classroom.